lives are busy. We are constantly in motion, and money can get the best.
Feels like we're saving some money.
And worst of us.
They were charging me for every single phone call I was making.
That's why we need a plan.
Keeping track of all expenses.
And poor local families are putting their plan to the ultimate test.
My mindset has changed a lot in how I look at money and how I look at spending.
You're watching the VyStar Money Makeover, brought to you by VyStar Credit Union and Action News.
Money. It can't buy happiness, but it sure makes you feel good when you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck.
It's always nice to know that you can pay the bills each month, or better yet, save enough money to take that family vacation you've always dreamed of. Money plays a role in pretty much every aspect of our lives.
So Action News is taking action. We've teamed up with VyStar Credit Union. It's holding the VyStar Money Makeover, a contest with an $8,000 grand prize for the family that can reduce the most debt and save the most money.
4 local families put themselves to the test, and we've been following them every step of the way since their journey began back in May. They are standing by at VyStar headquarters, and tonight we will learn which family's hard work will earn them the grand prize. First, though, let's meet the families. Sam and Christine Stevens are a highly motivated couple. They figured out how to save money by consolidating their car insurance and their cell phone bills. Eric Hayner can't say no. He has a good job, but just could not stop spending that extra cash each week.
Tiffany Rose is single. She moved out of a 2-bedroom apartment to try and save some money. It took her a while to get going with the Money Makeover, but now, for the first time, she's on her way to financial freedom. And the McCarthys have 2 children. Sean and Jamie both have jobs, but have been living way beyond their means. Sean tried to make up for it by picking up a second job to make ends meet. And now, after the Money Makeover, they are far enough ahead that they can finally work on a college plan for their kids. Unlike some families in this contest, the McCarthys feel great about how far they've come.
We're trying to increase our income through bonus potential, through extra hours, timely expense reports.
The McCarthys figure the more money they bring in, the more they can save. They've done a complete 180 when it comes to their spending habits. Also helping them save and plan, a financial tool they can access when they log on to their VyStar account called Finance Works.
It'll pull the data from your account and it'll track your grocery expenses, it'll track your entertainment, your utilities, and you can also put in a budget so you can see how far off you are from your goals for the month.
The only other big goal? To win this contest.
Now I'm just going to kind of take you through the workbook.
The McCarthys' new motto should be, the more, the merrier.
I've always tried to tell people, and I don't know that they understand that they can come in here and do the same thing that we're doing. You don't have to worry about being on TV, but you can come in here, you can talk to your coach and go through the same program that we're going through.
Friends of the McCarthys are being treated to a Money Makeover crash course. They've been watching Sean and Jamie shore up their financial resources and want to do the same.
We've seen what it's done in their lives, and we know that we need the same thing in ours. So we are very interested to know where our money's going, because it comes in, but it leaves very quickly. So
the way the economy is this day, everybody's doing more with less, and I think that's going to be how things are going to be for a while. We should learn to adapt to go with that.
With money, there are always triumphs and setbacks. The biggest struggle for this couple has been the weekly trip to the grocery store.
This week I actually went to Walmart and I brought 3 ad papers, you know, Food Lion, Winn-Dixie, and Publix, and they honored all of the buy one get one. So I spent $145 and I saved more than I spent.
They are lessons they're sharing with friends, and ones that will be with them long after this contest is over.
We're living the way we probably should have been living in the first place.
The contest is days away from wrapping up, and they're already dreaming of what to do if they win.
We're going to leave a bulk of it in the account just in case. Not to spend, but just to have. In the event something unfortunate were to happen to us, we would be okay.
Okay, because they've learned how to manage their money differently. They're no longer robbing Peter to pay Paul. Things are better than they've ever been.
sounds cliche, but we've learned how to live again and you know, handle things as we should and stick to a budget. And we found that place where you're disciplined, you know, which we sort of lost control of that for a long time.
Thanks to their VyStar Money Makeover coach, the McCarthy family is finally headed down the right path for their family. Sean and Jamie McCarthy are standing by at VyStar headquarters. Hi, guys.
Hi.
What was the biggest challenge for you during this makeover?
You know, going into it was a little bit daunting, but I think the harder part was transitioning out of the contest after we were done, because we were on our own. We didn't have anybody accounting for us. But I think we've done well. We're on the right path, and we've continued doing what we were doing to.
Yeah, the biggest challenge for me, and I think for all of us, was just to cut back. And you know, we made that happen. It's a great feeling. We didn't think that we could, but if we can, certainly anybody can. That's for sure.
Well, that's good. Do you feel you're in a better financial position than you were back in May?
Oh, we're in a much better position than we were in 6 months ago.
Yeah,
much better.
We didn't think we had any money to save, and we ended up saving quite a bit. So we're impressed by our own actions.
You know, we've got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go, but we're not handcuffed by debt anymore. So the decisions we make are based more on our own situation and what we need to do for ourselves, and not based on what we have to do at the moment. So I think we're in a good place.
Yep.
All right, guys. It's amazing what you can do when you get a plan and you stick to it.
That's right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Eric Hayner is working on learning how to say no. So far, it's been helping. Just since May, he's saved more money than he ever has in his life. And his daughter, Erica, is helping too. Eric Hayner has a bad back, but he's learned his limits.
You got to learn the exercise you can do that don't contribute to more back pain.
His trips to the gym are pain-free for his body and his wallet. By shopping around, Eric and his daughter found a great deal that's close to home.
I belong to gyms that cost, you know, $50 a month per member, and the last place we're paying $120 a month for both of us.
He went from paying $120 a month to $40. Instead of driving 20 miles round trip to go work out, it's about 2. Eric is also putting away $400 each paycheck. At the midpoint of our contest, this single dad accomplished something he's never done before. Built up a nest egg of $1,800. Eric's done this and more, but he still can't help being an old softy when people ask him for money. Is he doing a little better on the saying no?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, I'm doing better. I still got a little work to do on that.
Erica Hayner knows all the ingredients to make a great pizza. And now she can build a pie and earn a little cash. This high schooler just got her first job at Nika's Pizza. And on day 1, she made $60.
Sometimes I go out and hold a sign, or I come in here and I take orders and help make pizza.
The new job means Erica doesn't have to hit up Dad for spending money. And Eric is caught up on all his bills. It doesn't sound like a big deal, but for Eric, this epic procrastinator, it represents a major milestone.
There was a point in time where I just wait until the shut-off notice came in and I'd pay it.
You know, your VyStar coach would say that's not the right thing to do.
Tracy Connell, my VyStar coach, has been very helpful.
This father-daughter team is determined to sock away as much money as possible in the final months of their makeover.
You're still at a point where you saved more money than you ever have in your life.
Oh yeah, I'm in the best position I've been in a long time. Yeah, I'm in good shape.
And with Erica bringing home a paycheck now, it's her turn to learn a little financial discipline.
So if Erica, the new money bags here, can start saving up
some
of her new earnings.
Eric and Erica, a daddy-daughter duo that made some serious changes to get ahead.
Keeping track of all expenses. I try to keep a little notepad with me, but my life just seems to be just a go, 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 and
it's hard to keep track of it.
It's hard to keep track of everything.
It's been a lot of fun watching this single dad learn how to say no.
One of the best things that we've learned is kind of make it as a game, make it fun to try to save money. And it's, instead of being fun to spend all the money, you make it fun to save the money.
Their VyStar money coach really had a big effect on both of their lives. Eric and Erica Hayner join us now from VyStar headquarters. And Eric, how does it feel to actually have some money in the bank?
Actually, it's come in handy a few times. We've had a couple thousand saved up, and we had to use it for emergency purposes. So it's really helped out tremendously.
Eric, your daughter Erica has helped you stay on track with this makeover. Do you think you're both going to be able to stick to the plan even though we aren't checking up with you every week?
Yeah, we will, absolutely. We learned a lot over the last 6 months. Erica's got her second job. She's starting on Saturday, and she got a driver's permit today, so she's doing really well also.
All right, so this dad-daughter team are doing very well. All right, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
It's been a long road for all of these families, and very soon we are going to find out which family is going home with the $8,000 grand prize.
Here's how our 4 families have been doing in the last 7 months. Together, they increased their credit score by 114 points. The highest increase was 38 points. Combined, these 4 families more than doubled their savings, improving their financial situation by 5%. Our next VyStar Money Makeover contestant didn't get with the program right away. Tiffany Rose really got serious about things in just the last 2 months. And very quickly, she's realizing it does pay off. Tiffany Rose is walking into a new chapter of her financial life. The public library has become one of her best friends because of its many entertainment offerings, especially movies. It's easy and best of all free. And finding great deals has been foremost on her mind lately.
I actually lost a little bit of income because I lost some benefits that I was getting that are now just being reinstated as of next month. So I had some changes.
There have been other adjustments as well, which is another reason for this love affair with the library and all things free. When she looked at her spending habits, she determined pay TV had to go.
Cable, I had it and it got to be expensive. So it was either your cell phone or cable. I had to make that choice when I moved into a smaller apartment.
It's one of the many changes that haven't come easy for this single lady, but every day Tiffany is gaining confidence.
I'm staying on budget and, you know, the retirement account is growing, so I am proud of that.
There is a confidence in the way Tiffany Rose takes each step these days. Creating a financial blueprint for her future has been anything but a breeze, but her money picture is clearer than it's ever been.
I'm documenting every expense from a $2 pack of gum to, you know, pumping gas. I write down everything and that helps me keep track.
It means she's on track to save in ways she never dreamed she could. All it took was a can-do attitude, an ounce of determination, and some coupon clipping.
Right now, to the point where I don't do anything unless I have a coupon for it. Mint magazines, money magazines, don't throw those away. You keep those.
Tiffany Rose sums up her journey this way.
I have control now. I'm doing a lot better.
That's huge for this single lady because she only recently decided she needed to get with the Makeover program. Her financial health depended on it.
Now I check my account every day, sometimes twice a day, just to make sure that I'm on track. I have some student loans out there that I'm starting to pay back on, but I've incorporated those into my budget, so I'm still doing good.
Doing good has meant adopting a new attitude about where she's spending her money and how.
I go paycheck by paycheck, so once one paycheck hits, I'm already being prepared for the other one. You know, I'm not just waiting until it gets there and says, okay, what's due this day. I actually have a calendar as well to write down when all my bills are paid.
And as this contest starts winding down, Tiffany realizes the real work has only begun.
You know, you either have a good habit or a bad habit. Now, this is a good habit, and I'm going to stick to it because I have to. I don't have any other choice. Because I always go back to, okay, Tiffany, look where you were before. You don't want to go back to that.
You can see Tiffany is finally ready for this financial challenge. Tiffany Rose joins us now from VyStar headquarters. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
You know, you and I have talked a lot about this. Things started a bit slowly for you in this contest. What is it that got you in first gear?
It was actually I was not prepared as I should have been for some situations that arise. So at that time I said, okay, well, I need to just get it straight.
And you finally got it straight.
I finally got it straight.
So what's going to make you continue with this plan now that you have it in place?
Because what I have established in place right now, where if I don't see it, I don't spend it. So my money is actually put somewhere where I can't touch it at all. I could just view what's there, and it would take me a whole lot to be able to access it. And I've done that through automatically having payroll deductions. So I just work with what I have.
Are you going to be able to continue this down the road, even way past this contest?
Yes, I will. I will definitely.
Okay. Tiffany, thanks. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sam and Christine Stevens finally feel like they have a plan in place that they can stick to. When they started in May, they knew it was going to be tough, and despite a few bumps in the road, they are well on their way to financial freedom. Christine and Darian hit the aisles at TJ Maxx, so this sophomore could go back to class in style. Darian wants the fashions. Christine wants the savings. They got both.
We budget $300 for school clothes, and that includes her shoes, jackets, everything she's going to need until holidays.
On this shopping trip, this mom and daughter walked away with $120 worth of merchandise for $50. That's a savings of $70.
So how do you go about getting what you want? Do you negotiate with mom and dad? You know about how to get it?
Ask her, try to beg her, or I get allowance for doing chores around the house and I'll just buy it myself.
Thanks to the Money Makeover, the Stevens are making better choices about how they spend their money. And even Darian is on board, so mom and dad don't have to use her nicknames quite as often.
What was it, Inita?
Inita, because I need this, I need that, and Kenya, can you get me this, can you get me that?
Darian doesn't think that's very funny.
My grandfather opened it in 1957 with $125 in a dream.
Jenkins Barbecue is a Jacksonville tradition. Sam's grandfather taught him at an early age the value of hard work and the importance of family. Sam's mom died when he was just 9 years old, and his grandfather stepped in and raised him.
He showed me how to count and read at the age of 2.
Lessons that have followed this father through his life. More than 50 years after it opened, Jenkins is still cooking up great food. Christine appreciates her husband's passion for pushing their family ahead financially. Between the two of them, they work 4 jobs. And thanks to the makeover, more of their paycheck is staying in their bank account.
I've noticed a difference in myself when I look at prices. I'm like, oh, that's expensive, whereas before I would have been a step higher than that, you know, and going for the gold. And so my mindset has changed a lot in how I look at money and how I look at spending.
There's big news for the Stevens. Christine got a new job. It's a great move, but her new company doesn't offer a 401k. That's where VyStar comes in.
Big changes, you know. We have to get life insurance for the two of us. We're also going to have to work on some retirement plans. So we're in VyStar trying to work out our plans for the future.
Mutual funds, Roth IRAs, they're all an option, but deciding the best fit requires some expert advice.
What would make you feel comfortable to save towards retirement?
And currently all the plans are in age-targeted plans.
Okay. There are also a myriad of other options out there for you.
Christine isn't just thinking about retirement. She's thinking about life after the Money Makeover, and she's determined to stay on track.
Like dieting, you start out good and you get off of track just a little bit here, a little bit more, and we don't want to get to the point where we're so far off track we forgot where we're focused.
The Stevens are now looking at life after the contest. They join us now from VyStar headquarters. And how easy was it for you guys to figure out how to save and how to keep all that spending down?
It was a little bit difficult at first. There was a lot of changes that we tried to do really quickly and caused a little angst with us. But once we got on the plan and, you know, working with Purnima was amazing. So she made it real easy for us.
It's hard to have a total stranger looking at your finances and saying, you know, you really didn't have to buy this.
Right, or, you know, looking at how we could do things differently. Sometimes you think you're doing a great job, and when someone else looks at it, they can see a difference.
Now, your goal was to create a plan for after the makeover. How have you done on that, and do you think you can stick to it?
Well, November was a very tough month for us. Sam's dad passed away, and having to help pay for the funeral. But I think it was real empowering for him to be able to write that check. We had the money saved, and those are the times that you're used to spend that. But it's been a tough month, and we kind of in recovery mode and ready to get back in it for next month.
Absolutely. That's why it's so important to have those reserves, so you have them in an emergency. All right. Best of luck to all of you.
Thanks.
Okay, it is the moment we have all been waiting for. The VyStar coaches and the families are together right now waiting for that big announcement.
So which family will walk away with that grand prize? We're about to find out. Let's turn things over now to Action News' Mike Burrish at VyStar headquarters. He's standing by with VyStar President Terry West.
Mark and Paige, I'm at VyStar headquarters with President Terry West. Terry, this is an exciting time. The families are patiently waiting. But we're going to make them wait just a couple of more minutes here, because first we want to talk about this big, I tell you, it's a big adventure for the whole VyStar family, isn't it?
It is. It's a great program. We started this program 3 years ago, Mike, and it's designed to take real-life examples, teach people how they can save money, reduce debt, and improve their financial well-being, and hopefully, frankly, change their life and take a bunch of stress out of it. The folks who get into this usually find out they make changes that changes their life permanently.
And we say each year it's been a tough year.
Yeah.
So what do you say about this kind of situation where it is so tough?
This is the type of environment when you sometimes have to learn how to rethink everything you do, and you learn through these examples that you can change your life, you can survive a tough environment, and you can actually make your life better for you and your whole family long term, and that's what they've learned. We do always have to chuckle. I always find out we spend a lot more money on food and eating out than we ever dreamed, and that's usually the big aha moment that starts people rethinking what they do.
Okay, so it's a lifestyle change.
Absolutely.
All right, families, are you ready? It is that. Are you ready for the big announcement?
I'm ready if they're ready.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Thank you for the round of applause. The first family we're going to recognize is the family who improved the most in every situation, and this has been a very arduous journey for all of these folks for the past several months. They've been on TV. They've had to really have everybody looking at everything they do. They've had people watching them on the website. They've had them watching on TV, and they're going to get a check for $8,000 tonight. So, but before we do that, I'd really like to just ask everybody, give everybody a round of applause. Let me see. Is it you? Yeah. Well, who's the Stevens family? It's you. Congratulations. Great job. Congratulations. Good job. Excellent. Tiffany, we have a check for you for $2,500. Thank you. Congratulations. Good job. The McCarthy family, we have... You guys are ready. McCarthy family, you have a check for $2,500. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. And the Hainers get a check for $20,000. Is this yours or his? Congratulations. Good job. Give everybody a round of applause again.
All right, Stevens family, the big winners. What do you have to say?
We just love it. We love VyStar. Thank God for just giving us the chance, giving us the opportunity. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful day in the Stevens family.
What do you take away from it?
We've made a lot of changes, and we're so blessed. I mean, this is amazing for us.
Thank you. Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
And it was?
Everything.
So what do you do from here?
Still just pinch pennies and do whatever we need to do. I sacrifice for my family anytime. I give the ultimate sacrifice for my family anytime.
Great. Well, thanks so much. And again, congratulations to the Stevens family. Mark and Paige, back to you in the studio. The Stevens are the winners.
Congratulations to the Stevens family. You know, we are so proud of all of our VyStar Money Makeover families. It's not an easy thing to do to put your lives and your finances out there like that.
That's right. We have learned a lot from you, and your stories have been an inspiration to families all across our area. Let's take one more look inside VyStar headquarters. It looks like the party is just getting started. For all of us here at Action News, have a great night.
All right, we're here with the McCarthy family. Now, there are no losers. And I still see a check here. That's not a bad check.
It's not a bad check.
What do you make of all this?
It was great, and we decided that either way we won because we've saved more money now than we ever had or ever thought was possible. So we're going to stick with it and keep going, and now we're going to pay for Christmas.
That's perfect. And what happens in the future?
You know, I think we keep doing what we've been doing. You know, this really taught us to do what we should have been doing in the first place.
What an experience. Technically not a winner, but hey, still come out ahead, right?
Yeah. Still won.
Yeah, exactly.
We still won. Actually, we won we raised our credit score the most. So
that pays huge dividends in the end. It's priceless, right?
Yes.
What'd you learn?
I learned not to spend all the money on clothes and kind of save it for things ahead of time in life, maybe a little bit.
Is this something that you'll take with you then as you get older?
My teacher actually wants me to talk about this in her class and teach them, but they'll probably fall asleep. But I mean,
hey, money talks. You're still going to come away with something from this, I know.
Yes, definitely. I've learned a lot and a lot of good habits that I am going to apply to my everyday lifestyle from now on.
What would you say? You said habits. What's the biggest thing you're going to take away from this whole experience?
Reducing debt is the first thing.
And how do you do that?
Pay off your debt so I can increase my credit score. So, I mean, I check my credit report at least every 30 days just to make sure everything is correct, see how debts are going. I have my bills on auto pay, so everything just comes out. I don't see it, I don't spend it. So I finally got control. It was
you
great.
Sound very confident to me. I get the impression it was an experience for you that you'll never forget and that you will take to the bank, so to speak.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Thanks for watching the VyStar Money Makeover, brought to you by VyStar Credit Union and Action News.